Welcome back to A Message From. This is episode 14. We are your hosts. I'm Alyson.
And I'm Edward.
And a few weeks ago, we talked about a couple of different series on Netflix. One of them being Baby.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? I can barely remember what we did last episode.
Well, I remember this because I decided to finally watch Baby. And when you said it was chaotic, you...
Did I lie?
Were underselling it, truly.
Mm-hmm.
The most chaotic show I've ever watched.
Yeah. You're lucky that it's finished so you can watch it all, like, in succession. Because imagine having started this in... I want to say it was 2018 when the show came out.
Wait, 2018 it started?
I think so. And then imagine having to watch, what are there, 3 seasons? Those three seasons with, like, lots of time in between.
No.
Chaotic confusion. Every single time I started again, I was like, what the hell is going on here?
No, I couldn't imagine it because even watching it all in a row, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. Did you finish?
I finished.
Oh.
It was...
Oh, I guess the seasons are really short.
They were pretty short, but I mean, also, what else am I doing?
True.
It was like every single Lifetime movie and teenage drama rolled up into one.
Yeah. Well, do you know it's based on a real story?
Wait, I think I did see that.
It's like loosely based on like some real life events.
Wild.
Yeah. I was like
only in Rome.
So sad at the end when the mom. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it. No spoilers.
We won't spoil it.
Because I think a friend of the pod, Casey, said she wouldn't start it, so I don't want to spoil it for her. You would inspire her.
Watch it, but be prepared.
Oh yeah. Chaotic, crazy ride.
I mean, that's all I can say.
Yeah. Death. Murder. Actually, I don't think anyone was murdered.
Drugs.
Was anybody murdered?
Prostitution.
No murder, though.
Secret love triangles.
But no murder, right?
Illegality. Court. Guns.
But is there any murder?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like spit out more words as I try to remember if there's murder or not. I don't think so.
So, did you start Suburra?
Wait. There's murder.
There's murder?
No, there's definitely murder.
Wait, can you give me clues without giving it away? This is not fun for anybody but me. The look on your face is
clues. Without giving it away. I mean, it's unintentional.
Unintentional. Who the hell dies? Oh, I gotta look this up. Go ahead. Vamp.
Without saying names.
Baby.
I can't do it without saying names, and then it's gonna give it away. So.
Italian series. I
did start watching Suburra Blood on Rome.
Oh, and
I think I told you I watched.
You didn't tell me shit, girl.
I watched the movie. I like the
movie.
Series better. Yeah, so there's a movie. Here's the thing. I think I like the series better than the movie. I was a little bit confused.
Wait, did we talk about this?
I don't think we talked about the movie. I just mentioned that I wanted to watch the series, and you said you watched it.
Oh. I had this conversation yesterday at breakfast about this series, and they're making a potential movie, which is why the series is kind of confusing at first, because it jumps right in.
It does jump right in.
And if you haven't seen the movie, it's like, yeah. Sorry, I'm still looking up who died in Baby.
So far.
You can hear me scrolling? But do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Great.
It's good. I also watched... What did I watch? Another movie that's been on my list forever.
Can't find out who dies.
I think it was, like, Les Incontournables. Like, Incontournables.
What?
I don't speak French. Who am I?
Love that.
It's based on a true story. Also, Omar Sy is in it. And
You mean Les Intouchables?
yes.
Oh my... You haven't seen that?
Well, I've seen it now. I watched it the other night.
Wait, but you just watched it
What
the
was
other
I trying to
night?
say? Incontournable. I think that's what I was trying
I
to
don't
say.
know. But you know what's
The
sad?
Untouchables.
I fully believed you. I was like, yeah, that's right. Sure. I don't know what that movie is, but I believe that's a French word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like a movie title.
sure.
I was close. Anyway.
You've never
I
seen
watched it.
Les
It was great.
Intouchables? Until recently.
Yeah, until recently.
That blows my mind. It was like,
I mean,
it's
like I said,
such a big movie.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's really good,
Oh,
too.
it's great.
I was laughing.
Great.
I was laughing so hard.
Oh.
Do you still not know who died in Baby?
No, I gave up. I'm sorry. I don't know who died.
I'm going to message it
Oh my
to
god,
you.
text me. Oh my god. Write it in the Zoom chat. I even think about this. Do I have it enabled? I do. Sometimes I turn it off for my students because they be typing hi to me and they send me 60 messages.
Wait, while you're in Zoom?
Oh, he does die.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to know who we're talking about, watch Baby and get back to us.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. I have not been watching anything except The Circle.
I go in phases where, like, I don't watch anything at all.
Oh, you are.
Like, don't even turn the TV on.
You are.
And then now the last, like, month, I've just been watching everything that's been on my watch list for years.
Right. Palm trees in the snow. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you
watch
this.
Palm Trees in the Snow?
No, darling, I did not. Not high on my list, if at all. But I have two
Whatever.
things. Well, not to be rude. Sorry, but it was. I apologize. I was making another chaotic photo roundup for the pod. And
As you do.
while finding a picture of, palm trees in the snow, I came across one of the actresses is Macarena Garcia, who I've seen in Madrid before.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you have. You've seen everyone.
No,
You're
that
just
is not
chilling
true.
with the Kardashians and Mykonos.
Oh, yes, that's true.
You were in the freaking newspaper on the front
I
page,
was in
just
the news-
hanging out on a
yes.
street corner in Madrid.
Yes. With my mask on. Want that to be clear. But I do not run into as many famous Spanish people as you would think. But that leads me into my next thing. The cast of Drag Race Spain was announced today. And I know 2 people on the cast.
Are one of them the person that you did a video with, a vlog with?
No. Oh, no. Oh, no, Madonna moved back to New Orleans.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my God, I forgot about that. That was a funny one. No, but I don't remember how I met the one, but it must have been through Madonathan. But the other one I met right before lockdown, and I couldn't pronounce her name and / understand what she was saying to me because it was very late.
Can you now pronounce her name?
Well, her name is Arantxa Castilla-La Mancha. And Castilla-La Mancha...
Oh, I like that.
Right. Well, you know Castilla-La Mancha from Don Quixote?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like a region in Spain. And she calls herself like the Hannah Montana of Spain. And I didn't get it until my friend 2 weeks ago was like, because of her name is Hannah Montana. Arantxa.
But it's Arantxa Castilla-La
Yeah. And I was like, oh. I just thought because of the vibes, but I was very wrong. Very wrong.
Well, can I tell you that
Mm-hmm.
it was years and years until I made the connection between Courtney Act, Caught in the Act.
Oh, but don't they say that I mean, it took me forever
I don't
as
know
well.
if they say that in a background interview or one of the behind the scenes or something, but
Yeah.
I never watched the seasons in order. So
I still can't believe I didn't know you even watched them. Or I did know and I forgot.
You're the one who got me to watch them.
I know, that's which blows my mind.
But I knew about Courtney Act
Right.
long before because someone had shown me AAA videos.
Right. We've been on this path. So yeah, that's my TV thing I got going on. That should be announced sometime soon. So I'm like very excited. Very excited.
So exciting.
I finally get how other people feel when their like US cast is released. And they're like, oh my God, I love so and so. And I'm always like, who? Like me, I have no idea. Now I get it.
Literally, I don't know any of them until they're on the show.
Yeah. But that's because like,
yeah.
I mean, like, I don't live in those
Not the
cities.
scene.
Yeah. But I do now. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee.
Exciting.
I was gonna say something about work today because we're recording on a different day, and it's so strange. It's so strange.
The vibes are off.
The vibes are crazy.
Like there are still vibes, but they're bizarre.
There are always vibes. Always vibes.
We are always vibing.
Yeah, but we're recording on a different day because somebody is gone out of town.
Hey.
It's not me.
Getting on
It's
a
Alyson.
train to go to New York to practice my accent.
Oh my. She's gonna run a work
Not that
trip.
I need practice.
Work expense?
Might hop on the Staten Island ferry and go over to Jersey for a bit.
What are you gonna do in New York? You haven't told me anything.
I haven't told you anything?
Nor. It's been on the dock for like 2 weeks, so we just keep forgetting to talk about it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I have a whole list.
Are you
I've been
gonna
planning my
see-
to-do list for a while.
Wait, are you gonna see our girl, the notes on these papers being showed to me?
Okay, well, here's the thing is the notes. It's like 90% lists of cafes and bakeries that I want to go to.
I mean, that's the important stuff.
Right? And then like restaurants with really good like vegan offerings.
Vegan offerings.
Well, I've been looking for some like good vegan ice cream, so I found a few places. And then there are some places that are like vegetarian vegan because
Not into the
I'm
meats.
not vegan,
Not
but
really
like I
into the
don't eat
meat.
dairy and mostly don't eat meat, but I do eat eggs. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's all you've got planned. It's just like foods.
Well, I'm still trying to decide. I was going to get tickets to go to the Met,
Oh, right.
but since the weather forecast has taken a turn for the better, I might do tickets to the Met Cloisters instead, even though they're kind of like way out in the boonies
Where are they?
of New York. It's like way north.
Good to find
like-
way north.
Define way north.
Yeah, like, because the Met's in the Upper East Side, right?
Yeah. Like basically on the edge of Central Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Met Cloisters.
Cloisters.
The Cloisters
Cloisters.
are located in Fort Trempealeau, Margaret Corbin Drive.
That's very specific.
So specific.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. It's pretty much almost on the water, almost on the Hudson. But it's like, I'm just going to show you. Can you even see? Sorry,
No, babe.
you can barely
No,
even
babe,
see
I can't
this.
see that.
It's like past Washington Heights.
Oh, okay. That's where my friend used to live.
Like west of the West Bronx.
The Bronx. Okay.
West of the West Bronx?
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to meet up with our girl, Natty G from
Natty
80th
G,
and Broadway.
Meet me at the Cloisters.
Meet me at the Cloisters.
Meet me at the Cloisters. I'll bring you a pastry.
At the Cloisters. We're all fam. We're all fam.
But I thought that might be better because I'm definitely going to do like lunch in Central Park one day.
Right.
I'm
gonna have
I did not
bagel.
go to Brooklyn last time I was there. So I think I want to do the whole like Brooklyn Bridge thing, Dumbo thing. I also did not see the 9/11 memorial, so I feel like I should do that.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that.
I never did that. I
mean,
didn't
like-
do like the whole financial district thing. So I think I'm just going to kind of
Was
like
there anything in the financial district?
just pretty buildings, really.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's just going to be like a self-guided architecture tour.
Oh, look at you, Architectural Digest. You digesting
She
the
is
architecture?
me. I love to digest architecture.
Did you see Troye Sivan's Architectural Digest thing? Have we not talked about that?
We haven't.
Wow.
I tend to not engage too much when Troye Sivan comes up.
What's that about? What's all that hate about?
I don't hate him. I just don't have any feelings about him, and I don't know why.
Wow.
Like,
interesting.
Sorry, is this about to be like our big breakup?
No, I don't think so. But it's definitely
Our
like
first fight.
couples therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
He just doesn't spark joy in me. I just don't have any feelings one way or the other about
I cannot
Troye Sivan.
wait to bring this up in the group chat where Troye Sivan sparks joy for 3 out of 4 people, apparently.
I mean, yeah, have you never noticed how I, like, don't have much to say when he comes up?
Nor, I've never really...
You were just
I'm in bliss.
too busy basking in the glory of Troy.
Absolutely. And while we take this break, I'm going to bask in it a little more and then think about the decisions you made.
And I will probably just do some push-ups.
Oh, I have 10 more. Okay. Push-up break. Bye.
All right, we're back. We're both a little out of breath from those push-ups.
Very.
The usual.
I'm very out of breath.
Yeah. So we have a second message from Bobby. And he says, so I'm thinking of getting the new Lecterm bullet journal because it looks beautiful. LBR, let's be real. He also sent us a link to the notebook. It does look beautiful. It's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But anyway, back to his message. Either of y'all use bullet journals? Thoughts? Worth me investing in? Can I personally get into it?
Okay.
Well,
short
Bobby.
and sweet. Once again. Love.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Can you get into it?
Can you get into bullet journaling?
That's the question.
Do you bullet journal?
That's the question. Yes and no.
Okay.
Not
Same.
full-on bullet journaling,
Mm-hmm.
but the planner that I got this year, my sister got it for me, and I absolutely love it.
From where?
It has a theme. It's like a book theme.
Oh.
And she got it from Etsy.
Oh.
From, what's it called? The seller is called, like, Peanut Butter Taco.
Okay.
Interesting name.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're customizable, but there are a bunch of different options.
Holy
but the
hell.
theme is, like, about, like, reading and books. But
Sorry, I'm looking at this
inside of
thing.
it,
We're looking at these things
It's-
IRL, just so people know. They will be put on the Instagram,
Yeah.
but that was my reaction. This thing is thick.
it's very thick, but there's a lot to it.
Mm-hmm.
So because it's book themed, you know, there are like lists for like anticipated book releases, books that you've purchased, books that you want to read, but then it also has like goal setting for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I use it for like reading goals and for other goals. And then every month has like a summary page at the beginning of the month, and I use that for my goal tracking so I can like summarize my progress for the month.
Love.
Yes. And then you have your monthly view, which is just like your standard boxes, small box for every day of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we get into it, there's a space for every day.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really customize it and fill it in yourself because there are like the boxes available, but they're blank. So like I add in the day of the month, the day of the week. I add in like, you know, things that, you know, I schedule, all that jazz.
Right.
But then
they're not out here printing like the actual date, so you have to use it on that time.
Exactly.
Love that.
But then every month also has a section of like bullet journal pages
like the
towards
dot,
the end
the grid,
of the month.
The dot grid.
Yeah, the grid, like the dotted grid. So you can use it for whatever. I tend to use it for like to-do lists and things like that. And then there's also, because it is like a book and reading themed, there's like a monthly wrap up for the books that you've read, books that you've acquired. There are sections for you to like put your thoughts for like do mini book reviews or like put your thoughts on some of the books you've read. There's spaces for you to like write down your favorite memorable quotes and things like that.
Oh my god.
So
Seeing a lot of empty
it's
space.
like
Just kidding.
there is a lot of empty space in the reviews and stuff, but like I do the monthly wrap up every month and like stay on top of all the goal tracking, and it's like a 10-in-1 really. So
yeah, there's like a lot going on in that, which I love.
There's the option to bullet journal.
So that's sort of your journaling journey situation, current situation thing.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a journal that's for just journaling, like daily journaling or
right.
topics if I come across them. I was doing a journaling challenge last year where I was like responding to a specific topic every day, and I kept that up for several months.
Right. I remember
I'm
I
not
sent you some of
currently
those.
doing that.
And
then we know I have the dream journal.
You have the dream journal. You have the pod journal.
Someone got me a lovely pod journal. It's a podcast planner. So it's just like, it's absolutely perfect actually.
Yeah.
Because it's just one page for each episode. And there's a space for like your title, your episode number, like recording date, broadcasting date. You know, there's space for like topics and notes. So it's really good for keeping organized for each episode.
Right. You're a big fan of like separate journals.
Yes. Separate journals for separate things. Yeah. My life might be easier if I wasn't, because I'm literally just like swimming in journals and notebooks.
When I do envision you with your journals, I envision you with like a pile of like 10 that like are in current use.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
That's accurate.
You know, do your thing.
There's 3 on the dining room table, 3 on the living room coffee table.
Jesus.
Like probably like 6 on the bookshelf in the living room and another 6 on the bookshelf in the bedroom.
But are those currently used? Or future use?
Not all of them are in current use, but most of them have been in use at one time or another.
Oh, mama.
But current use, 1, 2, 3. One's just a notebook for lists, like when I'm packing or like have something to do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in use right now?
Holy mother of God.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But
it's a lot.
You do what you gotta do. You do your own thing. Everyone.
I mean, it works for me.
Yeah. Whatever works. I will say I was big into bullet journaling. And by big, I mean like I did it. I guess I was into it like a while ago. And since then,
you were into it. It was pretty. It looked like you put a lot of effort into it.
I did like the month, the week spreads, the like, I don't know. I was really into it. I fell off. Long journal journey. But I'm now at a point where I have like 3 that I use. I don't know if this is making any sense. I have a work planner, which I made myself and had to print it off myself. And that was like very cheap, and it's just to keep track of what's going on with like classes at work and like private classes and blah blah blah. And then I have a Moleskine that has the doc grid, and that is the most bullet journal-y quote unquote thing that I have, and I haven't really used it that often in the past couple months, but I have been using it more recently. But I put whatever in it, and I keep a table of contents. I have like a system of like, you know, filling in the squares that I like to use. It's like color coordinated.
Your system is really intense, and it's so impressive.
It's intense to a point where it's like, I need help. Like,
it's so nice though and organized.
I have vocab lists. I have book quotes, random notes. I took an entire section of notes on a book that I read about, like,
I think
body stuff. I did, sorry, you can hear me, like, energy session notes, new moon notes, Christmas shopping list.
Very nice.
Sorry, I'm like flipping. Probably gonna cut some of this. Wow, I took a lot
I
of
didn't
notes in
even
this one
count
section.
like the small notebooks that I keep in my purses and bags.
Oh,
I have a
yeah.
notebook with me. Like,
That's a no.
this
But this
the
is like,
thing, is, like,
that
you,
for me.
Yeah. You keep all that stuff in one place for the most part,
Yeah.
which is great. And mine are like all in separate places.
Hope you. Sorry, yours are in. Yeah, that makes sense. That's
And
very.
then I have the notebooks for like
us.
language learning and
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I keep that all in the same place. I just did a bunch of Polish
Shoot, I
stuff.
didn't even count those.
I did
Gosh,
start
I'm
making
using like
spreads.
15 notebooks right now.
Yeah, true. I honestly, I would not be surprised if it was like 15, 17, 18. That ballpark.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spreads, I'm just kind of getting into, like making my own. I can't copy. I have a set of markers. No, like marker pens that I have that someone bought me a while ago. Love those. But anyway, that's like the most bullet journaling thing. My actual planner is from Muji. And it's new because I used to get a Moleskine one. And I love this thing. It's gorgeous.
I love Muji
It's
anything.
so nice. And yeah. And then I guess I have that like journaling thing that Bobby won me from Mind Journal. I haven't used that in a while. Probably should. But that thing is nice. And I'll be incorporating the how do you feel section from it when I'm finished with this.
Very nice.
Into my current bullet journaling thing. So I guess, yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. So one thing you said
Mm-hmm.
about having like the nice marker pen things, I feel like Bobby always has really nice marker pens.
Yes, the ones that he has, not the exact brand.
Yeah.
But like that's basically what I'm here. They're right here. I have like a whole set of colors.
Yes, those.
Yeah.
Yep.
He does always have that. He uses them for everything.
He does.
I'm like very
I feel like this
particular
is
with mine.
I feel like this is perfect. Well, that's the other thing too, is I feel like with the bullet journal, you have to be really particular. I get nervous,
Okay.
like when I get a new,
Yes, but no.
like, oh,
And that's what I learned.
okay. So let me just say this.
Go ahead. Go. No, you go first. And then I'll...
I get nervous, like when I get a new planner,
Mhm.
like the first time you decide to, like how you want to set up your organization. Do you want to do like theme colors? Do you want to stick with the same colors? Do you want to switch your colors up? Like
Mhm.
that part, I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. I want it to be great.
Yeah. I
So it
will
happens to
say.
me every time.
Do you have? Wait, where's my pencil case? Oh no, it's so far away. No, here we go. Do you have this stuff in the US? T-Packs? Can you see this?
Is that like the whiteout?
It's like whiteout tape.
Yeah, we
This
have
shit-
that, but I've never seen one that slim.
Changed my life. I don't care at all if I make a mistake. I'm on here like,
Wow.
I mean, obviously it looks a little different, but it's magic. I love this thing. Learned that from Spanish kids. They always be
I used to
making
just
mistakes.
like playing with them.
Oh, it's very fun to also just like draw them out in lines. But going off of that, it is very stressful at first to start a new journal because you don't know what you want. But what I had to learn, which is when I got into bullet journaling, was that I was caring way too much and I put a lot of stress on it. The more that I just stopped giving a massive shite about it, I was able to just like freely use it for whatever. Obviously, I do my best to make it look good, but like you just have to learn not to care, which is weird to say because it looks like I care a lot.
That's great advice, though.
Yeah. And also like
I feel like
figure a
that's what
system
I
that
would
works for
find.
you. Not every system works for
Yeah.
everyone.
That's a good point. I think that's what I would find like intimidating about a bullet journal is I would want to like put so much time and effort into planning it to be perfect.
Yeah. And I definitely have done that, and that's just more of a detriment, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that what do I think? Apparently nothing, because it left my head. Just kidding.
Well, I would say I think that Bobby should go for it. I mean, it's a beautiful journal, like we saw. It's beautiful. And I think with your advice of like not putting too much pressure on yourself and not trying to like obsess over it is good.
Yeah. I also think that if he was like concerned about, because I feel like for Bobby, and I'm not being rude to you, Bobbert, but I feel like he might get caught up in the fact that he wants it to be perfect. Like I would as well, or I did. I know any of us would. That if he didn't want to invest in that particular journal, he could just get a custom moleskin that is just like grid paper, like I did. And
That's a
sort
good
of like
idea.
try it out. And if he really liked it, then he could, upgrade into something more serious and dedicated. Because then if this thing didn't work out, the like moleskin thing,
Yeah.
just use it for whatever you want.
Yeah, you could just easily use that for something else
Yeah.
if it wasn't going well or if like you weren't keeping up with it.
Mm-hmm. And the downside is obviously having to like build it from scratch with a blank notebook. But I kind of enjoy it. I will say, make sure you leave a couple of spaces for your table of contents. I
Always leave
love
spaces.
table of contents. Love, love, love.
I'm always impressed by your table of contents. I'm like, how does he have this? And like, how does it work out? And how it shocks me and amazes me and impresses me. And I'm jealous.
Well, I will say that my journals don't look quote unquote good until like a month after you see that page. You know what I mean? Like I still could be in the middle of it, blah, 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 blah. Like I haven't highlighted this part. I haven't colored this part yet. I take my time. But at the end, they look good. They look
so good.
Yeah. I do also have this thing now. I had like a vision, quote unquote, goal board, quote unquote, thingy that I got rid of. Did I tell you about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you sent me pictures of it and it was wild.
Maybe. It's truly next level insanity. I instead just did like a twine thing in front. I'm staring at it right now. A twine thing in front of my desk with the little note cards and pegs. So I can just take things off and move it around all the time. So it's like everything that I have on these journals smacked onto my wall as well. It's a lot.
That's nice. I'm hearing there's a garbage truck banging outside my window making violent noises.
Oh my God.
I can hear
Really?
a siren in the background of you.
Oh yeah, that's my siren.
I'm like, what are these noises that are happening right now?
I think it is a sign that we're gonna wrap up.
It's time to go.
It's time to go, babes. Well, I hope that helped Bobby, truly.
Me too.
Will Bobby get another postcard? We haven't discussed this.
Bobby hasn't gotten the first postcard.
Well, I guess
So
he's
Bobby's
going to
get 2 postcards in one.
Yeah. There are 5 to collect, so
5 to collect, so everyone should be sending in minimum 5 messages.
minimum 5 messages. And if you would like to do that, as always, call us 202-630-4509 or send us a message just like Bobby did at a message from postcards at gmail.com. Rate, review, tell a friend, buy that bullet journal. Don't care about it until later. Bada bing, bada boom.
Brilliant advice.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.